Oh, well, I think you can prophesize where this was going, but let me tell you, this is my 12th character I've made, correct. But, as I've mentioned in other videos, I've always played healers, but whenever I've played a healer on YouTube, no one seems to like it, like wants to watch it. Yeah, as much as I do this for fun, I'm going to do like people to actually watch the videos. But a couple of things happened. Firstly,
Thank you.
I have been streaming lately on Twitch. I'll put the link down below, so if anyone wants to come and give me a little bit of a follow, that would be much appreciated. And the people who have been watching me on Twitch didn't seem to care whether I was playing a healer or not, which was kind of funny because the people on YouTube don't seem to watch it. So I was kind of a little bit like, well, that's cool then, because I actually prefer playing healer. Because I've played healer in other MMOs that I've played, so I thought, why not play a healer? And then the second reason is because with the Flail coming out, not only is it a new weapon, but it allows me to maybe play a healer that's quite aggressive, like a Cleric almost, that is a frontline healer that fights with the bruises and stuff, gets up in the front, and isn't doing the biggest heals, but it's dropping constant heals around themselves while they're fighting. I really like that idea. So I think that's kind of what I'm aiming for, but I'm also going to be doing wars where I play a more traditional healer. But I've always played healers before in MMOs. I originally played mages, then I switched to healers, and I've really enjoyed healers. I've done healers in competitive PvP, so I feel like I'm just returning back to my actual roots that I've done. And yeah, and I just thought, well, since people actually didn't care, and I may as well play what I enjoy. And if my YouTube videos take a big dip, well, so be it. But I will be hopefully getting kills, because I do plan on being one of those healers that also fights. And without further ado, let's get into the Ironman, which is the other thing. I'll be doing an Ironman, which, as we all know, is no trading with other players or on the trade house. Everything I find, I keep for myself, etc. Makes the game far more stimulating, far more interesting, because everything you do, everything you find actually means something. So these guys that we're fighting come into play a little bit later, so bear that in mind. But here we are riding towards them, almost just going through the last of my quests in the Elwyndian Wilds, whatever they're called. And my mighty duo partner, the formidable and powerful and fearless Jack Unbox. Okay, he also has a phobia of crocodiles, and he is actually a man. Hang on, I'll be right back. A string of dogs just started barking down my road. Alright, level 64. One last level to go before Father Kamo has ascended. And Jack is fully supportive. Otherwise known as Leos.
What?
So Jacinda, my horse, who has run many both electoral and horse races in her time, makes this jump nice and easy. So I'm telling Jack, like, this is how you make the jump. But he's got a fat obese lion called Obese.
Like on my mount?
And here he comes. No! And then when he finally does make it, I'm getting attacked by fucking 8 bloody goddamn gorillas that are intent on killing me. I finally died, and then look, he's just standing there. As much as Jack has a phobia of crocodiles, I'm not a big fan of heights myself. I actually had my microphone turned off, which is a bit of a pity, because I was just abusing him. Shut up! Shut the fuck up! That's what I was like the whole time. But of course, you'll never guess what happens next.
Oh, fuck.
Then I had to come down and bravely watch him make it through the alligators. Honestly, I feel bad because I didn't record my voice. If you could hear me here, oh man, I could feel it was like this ghost was squeezing my nuts tight. It was horrible. I could feel it right through my fucking ass. This is why Jack's laughing, because I'm like just yelling at him and swearing. When I get scared, I tend to just fucking start yelling at people. But either way, I will record this for the next video so you can actually hear the sound, because I do not like heights. Even even watching this video and watching that jump freaks me out. It's not nice. Like, I know I make it. I'm taking... Oh my god, you see... Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, we're moving on. And after that mighty, perilous journey, I finally make it to the top.
Hey.
And then remember those guys at the start of the video? Well, they come and attack us while we're trying to finish up a boss. Well, I actually don't have it recorded, unfortunately, but it was kind of a little bit awkward because we're both sort of standing looking at this boss that we want to get, and then we're hitting the boss, and then they come and start hitting us. So then we have to finish off the fight. So we kill the mage, who's dead, and then we're just chasing after this tank who's on the run. Trying to get him low. So this is me using my flail. You can see it's fairly decent damage. Not as much as a DPS, but it does enough to add some support. Oh, Jack's on the sword. I'm like, get him! Jump at him! Get him in a stun! Because he's so low. It's all over now, buddy. And then their mage spin comes back. I'm getting low.
Aggressive though. Nice.
Jack gives me some good advice not to get over aggressive, which I definitely was being.
So as easy as.
The mage actually switched to a rapier. I'm definitely low. I'm just gonna kite a little bit, and then
Fuck me, the gorillas keep fucking
doing
shooting
work, and then we're just gonna finish them off. So then we see them, and then they're kind of leaving us alone, and we're leaving them alone. So we're like, oh, maybe they thought we were attacking them, but we were hitting the boss. And so, like, maybe it was just a case of mistaken identity, you know, like they thought we were attacking the boss, but they thought we were attacking them, so they were kind of trying to defend themselves. So we're like, sweet as, we'll just leave you be, and you leave us be, and there's no reason for us to be enemies here. Except then they catch Jack AFK, and then they both team up and kill him while he's just standing there. So it's like, okay, mother muckers, battle is on.
I wasn't sure.
Right, so I finally fight the final boss, and which is a real pain in the ass, and then I hit level 65. And there he is, the mighty and divine Father Kamo. So I've got my tumbler wraps, which I can put on, but I've actually put on the pants, well-rounded, these things. But I need to go and unlock all the perks, and I also need to go get Odo. My plan is to get the faction equipment just to start me off, and then I will start, and then that's sort of as my base, and then I can get the rest of the gear as I move along through the Ironman. And it's time to let the world know that Father Kamo is with us, and that the sins of Arcanum and the people are now going to be saved. And as one of his first acts as the divine priest of Arcanum, I get Odo. And then I pray to all the people lined up here and bless them with the good luck of the spark so that they may too also get the Odo. Then I come up to that horrible mountain that we were at before, and I kill these lotus plants, and with that, I get all my traits on the Odo, except obviously for the upgrade, which I'm going to have to work towards. I'm trying to come up with a priestly look for Father Kamo, because I want it to be understated. What I was thinking is if I went for red, little touches of red, it would match his hair, his beautiful, luscious locks. But after doing it and then running around with it, I think it looks really bad. I ended up getting this staff on my travels, which is actually pretty damn good. Like, as a staff to get going on, I quite like it. I mean, it doesn't have blessed, but refreshing move, purifying breeze. If we could get blessed in that, it would have been perfect. But as a starting staff, not too bad. And I had bought a little house in Arcanum, and here I am setting up my newly acquired telescope from the season rewards. So I put it out here. And then I do a few decorations inside. I mean, the place is looking a little homely now, isn't it? I mean, it's a little understated, but I am a divine priest. I have no need for such worldly possessions, so a cozy, comforting home is all I'm after. So I got a new mouse so I can more effectively target heal, so I've been practicing that. It's going to be very confusing for the first little bit as I get my muscle memory in, but I didn't really have much chance for healing because, well, we did the depths because I wanted to defeat Commander Thought, which you'll see up there. Because I wanted to finish off the last trait for the leather pants, the attuned leather pants. And so we finish him off. But I also wanted to practice my healing so I can start getting my muscle memory used to pressing the buttons. But I'm actually trying to decide whether I prefer the keybind heals to group members or using the mouse scroll. So that is what I'm trying to decide what I'd like more out of. So the Cleric build's definitely going to be a work in progress. Obviously, I've just started, and I was getting used to the Flail and testing out its limits in my first OPR. I was pretty impressed. Like, I'm running around with no gems right now, and I have no attribute food on, so I'm pretty squishy. And my kiting was pretty good. I don't really, like, I know how to kite, but I'm just not used to the Flail, so it's just a matter of getting used to it. I think I need a little more damage, though. So I might go 100 strength just so I can actually do some melee damage. I don't know, it's all just work in progress. I think I need to get shirking heals, you know what I'm saying? And then that would help a lot. But I was able to kite these two guys to the point where they gave up. You can see we're just getting rolled at our team base, so there's not a lot I can do. But yeah, I'm liking the Flail. It's definitely not as kitey as the Rapier, but it's fine. So it'll do for now. So that was like my first OPR. It was a bit of a disaster. Because we were just getting steamrolled, but it's nice to be healing again, you know what I'm saying? Watch me on Twitch, guys. Come watch me on Twitch. And then give me a follow, even if you're never actually going to watch it. And so now it's time to hit that crafting hard. And the main thing I'm going to be focusing on is cooking first, because I want to be able to make my own food. And probably stone cutting and jewelry crafting, so I can make my own gems, so I can put that in my gear. Those will probably be my two main focuses right now, then potions. Oh, and I ended up setting on this for my end costume, which I quite like, very humble, you know. So that will probably be what I'm going to be wearing for now. But when I'm doing the melee cleric, I really like the look of this armor. It looks completely cleric. Look at that, the detail, little cape on the back. Looks very holy man fighting for the divine cause, you know what I'm saying? I love that armor. It's even kind of almost got a holy symbol on the chest. So yeah, you see that, he's going to be swinging that flail at your face. Well, thank you everyone for coming along and witnessing the return of Father Kamo to the lands of Arsenum. Don't worry. Your soul, if you live there, will be saved and blessed by the mighty Father. And looking forward to the adventures that we have. I think this is definitely going to be my main. I promise I'm not going to switch because I finally get to heal, which is what I like doing. But I'm going to be doing PvP. I'm going to be killing people too because I plan to try to do a melee kind of healer build. Tune in for the next episode. And thank you all very much. I'll see you later.